Welcome to Best-Selling Author Television from the historic Brand Bookshop in Glendale, California. Glad that you can join us today for this short little interview here with a wonderful, wonderful individual. Her name is Anna Maria Prezio, and she's written this outstanding book, Confessions of a Feng Shui Ghostbuster, Release Spirits, Souls, and Supernatural Forces Using Feng Shui. Welcome to the program.
Hi, Ray. How are you today?
Great to see you. Let's, for our viewing audience, talk to them a little bit about this book and what it's all about here.
Okay. I'm using Feng Shui principles to not just declutter and to add value and correctness to your environment, but to free any entities that may appear. And spirits and entities and any kind of apparitions that people have experiences with will clear once you have a correct environment.
Now, this is really interesting here because the colors of this book, as we were talking about a little while ago, have a distinct meaning here. Talk to our viewing audience about that.
Okay. Yeah, they do, actually. Earth, the yellow represents earth, red represents fire element, and the coin represents metal. The three in combination have a productive cycle, and there are different cycles in Feng Shui. For me, red is in the productive cycle because I need that element, and therefore I added the productive cycle to the book, as I do with the website or any other type of communications that I do.
Now, there's a little section back here, Anna Maria, about 10... what is it, 10 points here on how to de-ghostify or demystify, or how is that for your house? Talk to our viewing audience about that.
Oh, it's fun. It's 10 rules to have a ghost-free environment. 10 rules for a ghost-free environment. And it's on page 175 of the book. It explains in detail what you can do as a guide to declutter, to correct your environment, and to ghost-free your environment.
So we're starting here with, like, let's go. I want to go through quickly through the 10 here. Declutter is the number one rule for a productive, peaceful, and serene environment. Maintain your house, office from the inside outside. Number 2. Number 3, do not live near or across from a funeral parlor, a cemetery, gravesite, dump site, or a hospital. Number 4, do not buy or live in a house built on sacred or consecrated ground. Number 5, use rock salt, preferably a coarse, pure sea salt, in dark areas of your house, interior and exterior places, particularly from where you suspect noises are coming from. Talk to us briefly about these 5 here. Take your pick.
Oh, okay. I'll talk about the rock salt because sometimes you'll go to a restaurant, an Asian restaurant, and you'll see rock salt at the door on the left and the right, to the left, to the right. And they'll put a little clump of it. You can do the same thing with your front door. To declutter means to take away all kinds of negative chi, which is energy, out of your environment. And that's why I wrote the rules.
Yeah, this is really interesting, though, because there is like an unseen order to all of this that a lot of people really aren't aware of, and what you're bringing awareness with your book here on this, because I've seen certain programs on television. I've heard other people that are experts. As a matter of fact, I did interview an expert some years ago in Feng Shui. And in particular, your house, a lot of people can't really figure out why they're not getting to where they're getting, and they might have something out of order in their house that's almost like a spiritual bloodletting here that's preventing them from attaining their success, correct?
That's absolutely correct. You cannot be productive in a place that's obstructed by not just clutter, not just incorrect environment, but obstructed by the uneven elements, the uneven feng shui. So what I did is I tried to write a book that made it very easy for them to adapt the principles of feng shui. And while doing that, they are definitely erasing and releasing the ghosts and the entities that are in the presence of the house. And some people don't want to talk about that. They shy away from it. It becomes a secret, and that's the other reason why I wrote it. Because children see ghosts. They see entities. They don't say anything because they're afraid. People are afraid to talk about it because people are going to think they're crazy, and that's why they don't want to talk about it.
I was just going to say that there seems to be a stigma when you see things that people think, like you said, they're crazy or they're not all together there. But there is these things kind of go bump in the night, is there not?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, you know, every one of us has seen something like that or has felt it or has sensed an energy around us. And that's what it is. It's energy. Some of the energy is positive and some of it is negative. But certainly, ghosts don't want to be here. They do not want to be here. So us helping them release themselves to cross over is a very, very good thing to do for them. It makes them happier to be in the place where they belong.
Now, we have about 30 seconds here. I noticed that you have worn the specific colors here. Talk to us briefly about why you did that quickly.
Okay, energy is with us everywhere. We abound in it, and we can enhance our energy, and we can uplift our chi, and we can uplift our vibration by wearing certain colors. Red is a very high vibrational color, and it enhances me because I need fire, and red is fire element. And we all have that.
Okay, now for our viewing audience, web address, phone number, where do we get this book?
www.prezio.com, Prezio, or you can go to myspace.com/Feng Shui Harmony, FENGSHUIHARMONY.
Okay, well, this has been a pleasure to reconnect with you here in this great environment. I wish you much continued success. Go out and get yourself a copy of Confessions of a Feng Shui Ghostbuster, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ray Ibarra from the historic brand Bookshop for Bestselling Author Television. Thanks for coming on board.
You're welcome. Thank you, Ray. Thanks for having me here.
Have a great day now. Bye-bye.